All right, Gucci Maniacs, welcome back. Happy Thursday. As usual, you know what Thursday means. Food at Dumb Mountain Brewery. This is the last episode of season 2 of Food at Dumb Mountain Brewery. Today's food is the creamy street corn soup. So I'm going to probably be paying for this tomorrow because it's corn. But y'all know I have to do the videos for y'all. I love doing these videos. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and like, share, leave comments. Help beat the algorithms. Help me get up to 500 so I can get subscribed. So I can get monetized. So your subscribing will help towards that goal. I am really, really hungry today because I had to fast yesterday because I had to have some medical tests done. But I'm not one of those people that dive into all that crap about my medical issues. I know I like to keep all that quiet. If you want to know what's going on with me, if you know me well enough and you know me on Facebook, just ask one of my sisters because they would tell you, because I'm not that kind of person that puts it out there. This is also the 77th episode of Food at Dumb Mountain Brewery. And I'm going to be doing something special for the 100th episode of Food at Dumb Mountain Brewery. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Now, starting next week, it's going to be the food of Amore. The Amore restaurant, which is next door. I'm going to be doing their food reviews. And I've only had like 2 things off their menu the entire time I've been out here. So most of those videos will be my first time trying those foods. And if you don't know what Amore is, it's an Italian restaurant. It's also a wing place, a pizza place, and an Indian place. And food from India type Indian, not Native American Indian. My server today is the very lovely and attractive Sadie. The creamy street corn soup has a bit of a kick to it. I'm sitting at a table across from the table I normally sit at. It's right next door. It's right to my right. Because there's a family there at that table, so. There's no way my FedEx would eat this. That's why she was so daggone fat. I might actually start the food of a more tomorrow. That way I can get their first video done. I also got another episode of the Hall of Fame Snubs, Part 2, where I cover the 10 teams that they're not my favorite 10 teams and they're not my least favorite 10 teams. They're kind of like in the middle there. I did the 10 teams I dislike the most in baseball. I did those in Part 1. Part 3 is going to be my top 10 teams. The Nationals are not in that one, like I said, because I don't consider them. Let's just say, if I did the Nationals as the Nationals, they would be in the video coming up, and the Pirates would be in the last one, but I'm doing the team they were before they were the Nationals, the Expos, and I like the Expos a little bit more than I did the Pirates, so. For those of you who watched that video, I want you to know I wasn't saying that Chipper Jones wasn't worthy of the Hall of Fame. I was saying the individuals on my list I feel should have gone in before Chipper Jones. Chipper earned his way, no doubt about it. He earned his way. He got the 3,000 plus hits, what have you. He earned his way. I just think these individuals should have been picked before him. Because they were eligible before him, but they just got ignored or snubbed. Two of the names I picked were banned up until here recently, and hopefully in another 4 years they will be in. And when I get to those two names, y'all will not be surprised because y'all know how I feel about them because I've done videos on here about that. Also, if you watch me enough, you'll know that my favorite team will be the last team that I do in the video, because I'm going from my least favorite to my favorite. This is 3 videos. And y'all know Kansas City will be the last team I cover because that's my favorite team. And I had a tough time picking a Kansas City Royal who I felt was snubbed for the Hall of Fame. I'm trying to keep talking and not be quiet a whole lot because I'm sitting right up underneath the speaker, and I don't want to get dinged for copyright infringement. And of course, as always, I got my Dr. Pepper no ice because I like ice on my borders, not in my drink. The street corn has, like I said, it has a nice little kick to it. And because I fasted last night for my test earlier today, I am hungry. I did have breakfast after my test. And I realized this is the third soup video I've done this year. But that shouldn't bother y'all at all. Now, in June, there will be a break in some of my videos because I'm going back to Virginia. I might shoot some content out there. You got golf on one TV, horse racing on the other, and basketball on the third one. It's men's basketball, so it's actual real basketball. now to, excuse me, to rate this. I'll give this a 40 out of 50 on the woo scale. And as always, thank you for watching. This is the last episode for season 2 of Food Dumb Mountain Brewery. Like I said, I'll start a new series either tomorrow or next week for another restaurant. I've also got a new place I'm going to be doing, an ice cream place called Scrub and Lucius. I'm going to be doing their ice cream as well in videos. I don't know when I got to work them in. But as always, be good to each other. And I am the man of the hour, the man of power, too sweet to be sour. Every lady's pet, every man's regret. The sex appeal of Elvis, leadership qualities of Ronald Reagan, the Hall of Fame potential of George Brett, the style and profiling of the Nature Boy, woo, Ric Flair, the hardcore heart of Mick Foley, always right like Rush Limbaugh, and the toughness of Chuck Norris, all rolled into one, THEGOOCH, and see you next time in the next exciting video that I do on this channel.